So hello friends, I am Jatin Agarwal and today I have brought for you a very important topic for your interview preparation, which is GD. So what I have done, I have recorded a GD session and I have taken that session like for 10 new chartered accountants. So please do watch the video till end to see that how your colleagues are performing and how they are performing, their views on the GD, its topics, and so that you can learn something and get something out of my channel, right? So firstly, starting that how you should prepare for the GD, and there are two types of GD which companies conduct. First is structured one, second is unstructured one. A structured GD is like you are assigned a topic and 1 or 2 minutes to prepare for that. Then you have to wait for your turn and speak on your views for a minute or two, right? And you can speak on the positive aspect, negative aspect. So in that structured one, you have to introduce yourself and then show your views, right? And second one is unstructured GD, in which you will be assigned a topic and everyone of you would be free to interrupt in mid, or you can keep an open discussion. So right, so this would be unstructured GD. Most companies conduct the unstructured one only, right? So what are your steps, initial steps to prepare for the GD? Firstly, you have to read the topics and do your initial homework, and do prepare maximum number of topics which you can, or do collect the data from the like what were the past topics. So do prepare that also. So do your initial homework, read the facts, learn that facts, do make your notes on various GD topics, right? So it will definitely help you. Second is like once you have prepared and you are in the mid of interview, and how you can like recall this topic. Firstly, your mind is with you, and second, if you can use internet, then use ChatGPT, Google if you can. Now you will ask the question, sir, that in physical campus, and how are we allowed to use the internet on mobile phone? Some companies do, some don't, but please do not depend on it. And if they are allowing you the GD via like virtual GDs, then it is allowed to you. And so keep focused that if you have the opportunity, you can grasp that. If you don't have that opportunity, then you should also prepare that if in case of a physical, you can also perform, right? And you should note down some facts, statistical facts or something like that. And so this is your basic preparation you should do before you sit in any GD, right? And let me give you some of the tips and which you can perform during your GD. So these are first for the structured GD. In structured GD, try to get the first chance, because it will create a good impression for you. So if you are the first speaker, then start with the greetings, that thanks for the opportunity, ma'am, thanks for the opportunity, sir, and today's topic is this, and my views are this, right? So start like this. And if you are not the first one speaker, then make your notes, and make your notes in the time available, initially 1 or 2 minutes, and then till the time you get your chance, because it is a structured one GD, right? And then you should make the notes from the others' point, that whom you need to contradict, whom you need to support. So take points from that also, and then finally you should keep your perspective when your turn came, right? So this is structured GD preparation. Now second one is your unstructured GD preparation. So for that also you need to like make your notes in the given time frame, 1 or 2 minutes that you will be given. So make your notes in that time. Then when it's your turn, and firstly then in that time try to speak the first, because if you will start, it will create a good impression. Try to speak the first and make 2 to 3 entries, and you should either be the first speaker or the person who conclude. So try to make a conclusion, or try to start the topic first, so it will create a good image. Then if you suppose if you have not started, someone else started, then also that don't worry, because you still have the chance. So grasp your points and note that down, and then make your turn and do the blast, right? So do speak whatever points or views you have. So this is the strategy you can follow, and then finally the conclusion is there. And so please do conclude the topic, and try to conclude the topic in the best possible manner to cover both the positive aspects, negative aspects, right? So let me tell you some of the key points which you can use and that will help you and improve your image during the GD. So first take 2 to 3 entries because that are sufficient. Don't take extra entries because that will create a chance for your non-selection, right? And second tip is that increase the silent participants. Suppose you have spoken your views and 2-3 times entries you have done, then silently introduce the persons who are not speaking and say that sir, it seems that Ram has been trying to speak from a long time, so let's give him an opportunity. Like this words you can use and to increase the silent participants, right? And then third tip is that how should you take your turn. Let's assume that someone else is speaking, so you can add the phrases like as soon as his tone of voice diminishes or he is about to end his topic, then you can say that adding to your views and building on your views and to continue with the discussion if you are supporting that topic. And suppose if you are opposing that, then you can use the phrases like another perspective is, my perspective is, my views are, or disagreeing with the points, my views are. Like these phrases you can use, right? And suppose fourth tip, and suppose someone else is interrupting you in the mid and he is not letting you completely speak or fully speak your topic, right? Fully speak your views. Then what you can do, you can say him that let me complete and then you can speak and allow me to finish my point, then you can speak. So like these phrases you can use, right? So these are the points which you can use definitely to prepare for your GD. And some more questions, then sir, are we allowed to use the phone or phone or something internet during the GD? Some companies do, some don't, so please don't be dependent on that because your GDs would be physical, and if it is virtual, good one, you can use that. And secondly, you are allowed to take a notebook or some blank paper and pen in the GD, so do make sure that you bring that, and so that you can write your points and make the points in mid of the interviews, mid of the GDs, right? And and third question is, sir, is the contradictions allowed? Like someone is speaking and I am contradicting him. It is allowed at once, because if you are not of the same view and you're contradicting his views, your views are contradictory, then don't be directly critical to him and say that you are right but my views are something different, which is as like this follows. And you should, the most important thing in the GD is that you should introduce facts like something happened in the past or some report, some analysis of the report, some facts of the report, or data from some other country. Like this, try to introduce, and you will say, sir, we are not able to recall. So say something that according to this data and this happened, 2 people were died because of this reason as per the report from the Business Standard or as per the report from the Times of India. So no one will ask these facts, so please do show this smartness to create the fact in mid of the interviews, because this will add value to you and this will definitely increase the chance of your selection. So right, so that's that are the few things I want to point you out, and rest all enjoy the unstructured GD which I have recorded. And actually I conducted both the structured and unstructured one, but unstructured, like most companies prefer unstructured, so I basically have attached this unstructured GD session and in the coming minutes of the video. So please do watch that and see that how the other participants are performing and take some learnings. And finally I pointed some of my views on their discussion, that how they can improve. So please do watch that also, so you can see that where you are lagging behind and you can yourself improve. Means you can improve yourselves also, right? So please enjoy the session. That's all I want to say. Thank you. So today's topic is impact of AI on employment. Will AI create or destroy jobs? So your time starts now. Anyone can start. Unstructured one.
Am I audible? Yeah. Hey, Jatin. So, good afternoon, everyone. My name is Jeet. So today we have a topic regarding the what is the am I audible or not?
Yes, you are audible. Move away.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you for concern. So yeah, I was saying the topic is related to the impact of AI on the employment, right? So it is not a kind of the subjective matter that we can discuss over a kind of time where we can implement the things, right? The most important thing is the adaptation is the something that is very crucial to say that whether the this will create the employment or this will not create the employment. I will give the two scenarios where we can understand one side is the also creating the job and another scenario there is the disruption of the job also. So considering the first aspect that is the job disruption. So generally if we see that the accuracy and the work speed of the AI is far better than the humans because there is the kind of integration and algorithm set in the particular formula or artificial intelligence. So definitely it will destroy some kind of the job where analytical skills are not involved or participants or candidate are not improving as per the industry norms or as far as the AI is concerned. Another aspect is related to the job creation. Yes, AI will create the job. An example would be in the new kind of maybe a new situation, maybe the new taxation, maybe the new implementation thing will arise. After that, the only job will create by the market only due to the AI because things when get critical, our response, our responsibilities, and our opportunities are increased as a chartered accountant. So thank you for this being started. Yeah.
Thank you, Ajit, for your inputs. To continue with this discussion, I would like to give my inputs on how AI shall impact on employment creation. As we can see, the immense increase in the AI tools and automation tools, it would also increase the job requirement for a lot of data scientists, data engineers, and the ones creating these tools. So, on that aspect, we can see a job increase. On the other hand, if we see the repetitive tasks which requires basic entries, very basic analysis, which are not so data analytical jobs, they shall be replaced with these AI tools. So, this kind of scenario would lead to a short-term displacement in the economy, wherein the people with who are lacking the skills of AI tools, they they may not have jobs due to lack of skills. But however, in the long term, if they build on these skills, they can get into jobs. It shall also create a wage polarization, I would say, because the high skilled workers with the good problem solving skills and greater analysis, they will be paid more, whereas the lower level people with the lesser skills and who are less equipped with these tools, they will be paid less. Thereafter, a shift can be seen in the focus of the jobs by us, like the complex decision making, jobs requiring problem solving skills and emotional intelligence shall be done by us, and the data entry things shall be replaced by the AI tools. So that's from my side.
Hello,
Anyone who would like to contribute?
hello. I am Arman. I would like to continue the discussion. First of all, the AI has made the work easier and faster for the all industries. But on the other side, I would like to say that AI will also destroy some jobs to certain extent, but it cannot destroy all the jobs as the jobs involve a critical thinking or a human analytical skills will that cannot be replaced by AI. So my point of view is that AI will destroy jobs, but to a certain extent, it cannot destroy all the jobs. And on the other side, or on a positive side of the AI, that AI has AI has brought a transformation in the industries. For example, in healthcare industries, like first of all, we can diagnose our any disease from any doctor uh, that has been outside India for any disease which cannot be cured in India. So it is a good point. We can diagnose ourselves online. So according to me, it has both positive and negative aspects as well.
Hi, I am Varshita. I want to add some of the points with my fellow friend. Like AI is like double-edged knife. It has its own pros and it has its own cons. Like for me, thing is like human intelligence is superior than any other artificial intelligence. Yeah, see, in the short period, we can many people lose their jobs, like the monotonous job. When we try to connect to our field like finance, chartered accountants, the monotonous work like bookkeeping and all, the people who are really engaged in those works will again they update new A will help. AI will create unemployment in the short run, but long term it will very useful because we're in the world where we have to update continuously. So humans like generations has to update themselves according to the current requirements. That's it from my side.
Hi everyone, I am Richa. So the topic is regarding the impact of AI on on employment. Unemployment. So the impact of the AI on employment is a very complex topic. So we can say that AI has helped in many ways to us. It has it has helped many company help the many company in doing the routine work easily. It is a very fast and efficient way to do the for any industry. It is very useful in the IT sector, hospital, in education sector, and but also there are many places where the AI cannot take a place of the person, because human intelligence is also important there too. And but there are some thing that places, industries where the AI has taken destroy the job, but in on the other hand it also create a job for the people. So yeah, on according to me, my view will be that AI has somehow create the job for some people. On the other hand, it also destroy the itna. So I am with both the parts. So thank you.
One point I would like to add up to this is AI will destroy job for the persons who are not very techno savvy, as a very technological and AI knowledge is required to work for these jobs. So this is the one point that will that will destroy jobs in future.
Affirmation to the, yeah, let me complete first, or you can also.
Sure, thank you. Continuing to the points quoted by my fellow mates, I would like to add on that in short term, AI will definitely impact the employment rate, as it will disrupt the jobs doing clerical work and middle level workers. But it will at the same time generate the employment for the high level works in which in which growth and futures can be seen. Well paying jobs will be increasing and the middle level jobs doing clerical work will be decreasing. Middle level people doing clerical works need to update their skills on regular basis, and also to be get updated with the technology so that they can strive on and achieve a job which can result in high paying.
By adding to the points of what my friend Kusum said, AI has the potential to destroy jobs, but the jobs which has routine and repetitive tasks, AI can perform all the tasks without getting tired, as the human get tired very easily, and AI can perform all the tasks 24/7. So I think AI will destroy the type of jobs which has repetitive and routine work nature.
Continuing to the normal discussion, affirmation to the topic, I would say AI will generate the employment. AI is also generating the employment. I'm just putting the example a little bit, because normally if you see YouTube shorts, right, there may be a possibility of generating by humans, but if you try to use the AI technology, then you can just type the content what you want to create, and they will give you the created video. So it is the another way to think of the AI, how it can create the employment, because once you upload the video and get the reach out of it, monetization, then you can also earn the money from there. So this is another way to think of the generation of employment also. And yeah.
So is there anybody else who wants to contribute, or shall we conclude the GD?
Yes,
I would say
okay.
I would say to
I
conclude.
think we should give chance to Ayushi as well.
Ayushi will not speak. She is not there.
Okay, so then if I may conclude the GD.
Yes, now persons can conclude if anyone wants.
Yeah. So as far as the topic is discussed, we have discussed about the pros and cons of the particular topic. But how, because as I already tried to mention, and everyone knows AI is being created by the humans only, right? So the adaptability and the speed of adapting anything will matters to the job, particularly to the job. And there is another aspect that can be covered is the AI is in the kind of generative phase. It is a very in generative phase. After the some after the 10 or 15 year later, we can also see there would be the huge kind of employment generation in multiple sector, including the cryptocurrency and all. So yeah, it is a having the both side, and it is not a subjective kind of objective thing that we can conclude very easily, having both aspect. Yeah.
If anyone else want to conclude, all right.
Yeah, sir. This kind of situation happened in the early 2000s, where the computers were more involved in normal day-to-day activities. This kind of situation was evolved then also. So only thing from there we saved ourselves is through updation and adjusting to the requirements. So now also it's like transition period, as one of our friends mentioned. It's like transition period. We have to wait and update ourselves. That's it.
Now my views. Like Ajit started well. He focused on two aspects for AI, and both aspects were good one. Then he took an entry in the mid, in which he particularly focused upon effect of YouTube Shorts, and then finally he concluded, focused upon Gen AI and what is its aspect, and then concluded on the both sides of AI to create or destroy job, right? So that was the best presenter, or like best person which I mentioned in the steps, those steps which I mentioned in the material which I have shared. That firstly you should start, if you get a chance, then you can take an entry in the mid, but and you can conclude. But the thing is that you should not take more than 3 entries. Here he followed the same, and that was best aspect of him. Then coming to Anuja, actually first thing that her video is not proper, so it creates a negative impact, because there in GD we can't say that sir, my video is not working or something like that.
Yes, sir,
And
I know, sir. It's raining out here, so I guess there's some network issues.
right, but
Sorry,
you should
sir.
like work on it before the
Yes, sir.
interviews, right?
Hmm.
Then like she started well. She focused upon the facts like data scientists, engineers, and job creation for them. She focused upon
Hmm.
that fact. Then she focused upon wage polarization and all the situations which are there. So she
Hmm.
quoted that fact as well. And the change in shift from emotional intelligence with human intelligence, right? So
Hmm.
that needs to be improved. She also focused upon that. So that's a good point. But one point she lags behind first in camera. Second is that she started to conclude. But when I focused, when I told that you can now conclude, then she stopped. She didn't move forward at that time, because it's not the case that if other person took the chance, then or someone said something, don't take it as disrespecting and don't stop, because this was the time to conclude and you stop yourself.
Hmm.
So this is not a good point. So
Okay.
So on 3 points, you like performed better. In first point, that facts were good and start was good, but conclusion was not there and more than one entry was not there, right?
Right.
Then, so please improve on those points. And talking about Arman, his introduction was good and critical thinking that he focused upon and positive aspects of healthcare industry he focused upon. But it seemed that he presented this by like reading from somewhere else, this healthcare industry. He was continuously staring at that window and reading that particular portion. So please do improve this habit that do give a read at the start and then conclude on your views and do not continuously stare at that particular screen. It will create a negative impact, right? You took 2 entries. That was nice. That techno savvy you said. So that was a nice point. 2 entries are good one, but please focus on this area also. Now coming to Varshita, she focused well on the double-edged sword which was there. Then like the AI remove the monotonous work and focusing upon like endorsement of employment and human intelligence which should be focused upon. Then in the conclusion, she presented well that she related with the 2000 times, 2000 centuries time, where the AI created the job opportunities all, right? So she also presented well. And so I mark her like 2 entries were there and good points were there, facts were there. So she presented well and concluded also. Now coming to Richa, actually she started talking about the usefulness of AI instead of creating employment or destroying employment. In starting, she focused more upon the benefits of AI. So you should focus not to divert from the topic. Like you started introducing about the AI, its benefits. So your core focus should be on the employment portion. That's your topic which you have been assigned. So please focus there and take more entries. Right? Talking about Kusum, she started well. Like high level persons will get a job and middle level will need to update themselves. But like she has not spoken more, which she should spoke. You should express your views for like half a minute or a minute particularly, and then should take more than one entry. So that was a negative aspect. Talking about Akrati, she took a single entry and she's spoken very less also for the point. Like similar to Kusum, she's spoken very less. She had like she present a good point that to introduce Ayushi in the line because she has not spoken from a long time. So that was a positive aspect for her. But please try to improve your content and your entries, number of entries, right? Please
But Jatin, it was absolutely kind of thing where we were expecting like, and it reminds me the white okay times when I was appearing for industrial training. It was just like the same. We were interviewing. Group discussion was there. Yeah.
Okay, so that's all from my side.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.